Hi guys, Kike here. I want to wish you all a happy 2021. Sorry being MIA. I've been working really hard with the moving of the house from to the other house. And well, many of you guys know because you're in the group of Macbook Repair, the one of team I help in there. And well, love you guys, respect you guys. I will try to name you all. Peter, Tim, Sayed, Paul, Colin, Pierno, yes, and Luis. Thank you guys. You are amazing. You're from another planet. Sam, the good one, the bad one, the good one. Sam, the kid, the bad one. Sam, William, you know who you are. Matt, Julian, Andrew, all of you guys. DBJ, all of you guys. Love you and respect you guys. All of you guys. This time I want to show you one tool that I found out that is helpful, and I don't know how it's gonna be in a, I don't know, huge help, or it's gonna be a little help, but I think it's gonna be a huge help if we learn how to use it, because many of us don't use the oscilloscope that much, because it is easier to measure. We have 342, we have green light, we have PP bus, and we go to PP3, PP5, ES5, then we go see if we have F5P good, then we go to S3, then we go to SO, then we see, oh, we're missing PM3, F4L, oh, the fuck board. Beep, sorry. But the thing is that we usually want to see things quick. In this case, we can have our laptop, MacBook, whatever we have, and we can have this program open, and instead of going to a power bench like this one, when we press the button, we see how many amps it is drawing. The board, this is an 820 2936. We see it has green light, it is working, it's turned on. In this case, we can see how many amps it's drawing. Let's see, let's try to do this to show you this. This is stop. Okay, we're gonna start here. Okay, so power down, we're gonna turn it on. It's gonna show there, that frame, that line that is here, this blue line is the amp that is drawing, right? So it's like, I'm there, I'm drawing something, but it is not working. Why? You can see that there's no RAM stick here. So I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna put a RAM stick. And we're gonna see a completely different behavior, because when I put the RAM stick and I turn it on, you're gonna see the same line, but ooh, look, it's talking. It's talking. CPU, SPI, ROM, anything is talking, it's working, and it goes low. Actually lower than this, because it is like when CPU is working and RAM stick are communicating. I don't know if you have measured the CPU line when the board is turning on and you don't have a RAM stick. CPU is gonna stay at 1 point something volts, and if you put the RAM stick, it's gonna be 0.8 volts or something like that. So what this tool does, let's stop it here so we can see. What this tool does is that it shows us, okay, this is without the RAM stick, this is with the RAM stick, it's communicating, it's working, okay? That thing is really important to me, and I want to find what is all of this. What is the way that the board behaves when we take out an SPI ROM, we put a bad SPI ROM, or we take out the RAM stick, or we take out a clock chip, or an SMC, or anything that we can find that is measured that is messing with the boot of the booting of the board. So that's what I want to try with this tool. I hope they're with me, that you can get this tool, this Power C. You don't need too much. You just need a power bench. This is a cable that goes as USB to the. If you want the links, I will send it to you so you can get it. Then you have another USB that goes to here. Okay. The white cable is because I'm charging my cell phone instead. So while I'm recording, so you can see here, if I turn it on, it's gonna have a green light, right? One more thing, you need to measure without having one of these plugs, because if you have one of this plug, one battery, you will see this. People ask me, oh, why can I measure with the battery? Yeah, just because of this. This is without the battery plug, right? This is a real measurement. This is what is drawing, how many amps, how many watts, because that's what the board is using. But if you put that battery there, it's gonna do this. Once it starts charging, it goes to 14, 15, you see? So it will go even to 60 watts, because when it's charging, it will go to that, and you won't be able to know what is pulling what. You know, it's the board, it's the battery, so you have to unplug it so you can have a real reading like this, because that's the real reading. So, well, in this case, you can I want to plug this, okay, and let's have a green light. I want to tell you some other things. Oh wait, I'm seeing something here. This is, I will test this soon. This was a gift sent by Unit Repair to test. It's a tool. It's called Mac Assistant. Probably many of you guys saw it. I haven't been able to test it. If it is good, I will recommend it. If it is not, I will pay for it. They sent us a gift, but if I cannot recommend it, I will pay for it. This is Blackboard serializer in a thumb drive. Basically, this I don't see many, but this I will test, and let's see if it helps us. Well, we have different connections for this. This is MagSafe 1. I got this that is MagSafe 2, and it works, and this that is USB-C, but it doesn't work because even when it sends 20 volts, it doesn't communicate to SMC, so it doesn't turn on. So, but we'll get there. Some probably work. There are more tools that are coming. We have one guy of the group that had me really excited. It's gonna help us with the CD3215, CD3217, figuring out which one is working. If you don't hurry up, I will expose you, man. You know I will. No, not really. I won't. But he's an amazing technician. I respect him a lot, and that's gonna help a lot the community. Well, until now I was using these USB-C meters, but well, this Power C have other options, and I want to use this one to see what else can I learn, because the interface is really good. Seeing on a screen is really good. So, well, if you want to know something about my setup, about anything, a tool or anything, or you want to ask something, feel free to join to Macbook World Repair community and on Facebook, the group of team. And what we will ask you there is that you're an experienced technician, a good person, a decent person, and a decent technician. If you have all of those criteria, you comply with them, you're really welcome to join us. If you have any questions, leave it on the comments. If you want to share this video, please do. I want people testing this so they will tell me, and I don't want to be the only one who's trying to figure out what this means. And even though I would love to have help. So, well, get it, test, measure, start having a kind of an oscilloscope. It's not, but you know what I mean. And well, have a good night. I hope you learned something, like Louis says. And well, I'll be right here if you have any questions.